I see Bergwijn making a good run. That is a great pass to Bergwijn. Should score 1v1, and he isn't gonna miss that, guys. Bergwijn is in fine form. Sees Bergwijn with a brilliant pass. Here's Bergwijn now. Cuts this one to Lacazette, and that is a fantastic finish. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to episode number 6 of the Arsenal Career Mode series. And today's episode is a huge one because we've got a potential Premier League title decider. It's first versus second as Arsenal face Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge away from home. Both teams on 23 points, but we do have a game in hand over them. It's going to be a cracking game of football against Chelsea, and you all know Arsenal have always struggled against Chelsea, especially in recent times. Hopefully we can change that. Our form recently though hasn't been great, so we need to get back to playing proper good football so we can face Chelsea and hopefully beat them. Should be challenging. It's not just Chelsea though. We've got games against Everton, who've always been a difficult opponent, Derby County at home, a newly promoted side, and also West Brom. That's right, 4 games in today's episode. I kind of feel like getting back to uploading the Arsenal Career Mode on a daily basis, so tell you what, if you guys smash out 1,000 likes, I'll give you guys an episode tomorrow, and make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 Career Mode content. Straight away getting into a press conference, and if you guys want to get involved, make sure to drop in your questions down in the comment section below. First one of the day: if you sign Kai Havertz, do you change formation and play with Ndombele or Torreira, or what do you do? So basically, once we do sign Kai Havertz, which will probably be next season, because this season I want to use the 4-4-2, but once we sign Kai Havertz, I am very tempted to switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation and avoid playing with wingers. I know it's a bit risky, but I think it could work wonders having, two strikers of the quality like Lautaro Martinez, Aubameyang, or Lacazette, of course, and having a cam like Kai Havertz. That's my, potential plan for the next season, so that's how I would fit Kai Havertz into the team. We'll find a way to get Hudson-Odoi involved as well, but that is my plan for now. But of course, Kai Havertz, if he does sign, it's going to be next season, so we don't have to worry about that, at least for now. Again, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section. Next question: will you be playing the Volta game mode in FIFA 20, and will you play the story mode? Absolutely. I am so excited for FIFA Street in FIFA 20, and we'll definitely be making YouTube videos on it. And I'm gonna say this now, we're going to be doing a complete series, or a career mode as such, on this new Volta game mode, something like a player career mode. We'll figure things out, but definitely YouTube videos on this new FIFA Street game mode called Volta will be coming to the channel once FIFA 20 comes out. In fact, maybe even earlier. Last year I was invited to Berlin to, of course, play FIFA 19 early and record videos early for you guys. And this year, probably again, I will be invited by EA, so you might be getting early FIFA 20 content this year as well, so should be fun. Next question: you should have given the number 10 to Aubameyang as number 14 doesn't suit him, and he's got more experience than Hudson-Odoi. Yes, I'll agree with you. Aubameyang does indeed have more experience than Hudson-Odoi, but the thing is, the number 14 jersey has got immense value at Arsenal. It was worn by Thierry Henry, that's right, and that is why Aubameyang wears this kit number even in real life, and that's why it makes no sense changing it. So Aubameyang will continue to wear number 14. And I know a few people were upset that I gave number 10 to Callum Hudson-Odoi. The thing is, I kind of feel like it suits him, and he's been performing even better ever since wearing this number 10 jersey. I feel like he has taken this responsibility upon himself, which is great to see, and that's why number 10 is going to stick with Callum Hudson-Odoi. That is the press conference wrapped up. Let's move on. Talking about Hudson-Odoi, you guys voted for him as your player of the episode, and he wins the award for the first time in this series. Not gonna lie, I kind of feel like Bergwijn deserved it as well, but then again, Hudson-Odoi did have a few quality assists in that previous game, a goal as well if I'm not wrong, and he's been performing really well for us, and that's why you guys voted for him as your player of the episode. A quick update on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's the only player in the team that's injured right now, and it seems like it's gonna take him a while to get back to full fitness. He's still gonna be out for the next 7 weeks. Good thing is we've got Maitland-Niles could be a great opportunity for him to be a starter for the club, and also Juan Fran and Lichtsteiner and even this Lehner guy as backups. So for now, if needs be, we can use them. Here's a quick season goals update. Looking forward to scoring a few goals with Aubameyang and Lacazette. Last episode, we didn't really see goals from them because our form was terrible. Hopefully, that will change in today's one. Again, giving Joshua Jacobs more game time could be immense for us. And also, we've got a game against a fellow London club, Chelsea, which is certainly going to be challenging. Hopefully we can avoid losing against them and of course remain at the top of the Premier League. We still have a couple of games before our trip to Stamford Bridge to face Chelsea, and the first one is against Everton, who are 6th in the Premier League and only 4 points behind us. So they're actually having a very good season. We face them away from home at the Goodison Park. This is going to be tricky, and I want to get back to winning ways because we've been awful for the last few games. Look at our recent results, guys. 1-1 against Southampton. We got beat by Bournemouth. We lost to Leeds. And yes, that is 3 games in a row without winning. We need to change that. This is how the team lines up against Everton at the Goodison Park. We've gone with the strongest 11 possible, apart from, of course, Wan-Bissaka's injury. But it's a big opportunity for the youngster Maitland-Niles to come in and put in a performance. Hudson-Odoi, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Bergwijn, all of them start. Longley, Socrates captaining the team as well. It's a solid team. It's time to finally win a game in the Premier League. So let's get right into it. On the attack we go. Lacazette and Bergwijn linking up well, and here's Lacazette now. Still Lacazette trying to get into space. Finds Bergwijn, holds off the defender, goes for the finesse shot, and it takes a deflection off Ashley Williams. It's a corner for us, and we haven't scored from a single corner in this series so far, and it could have been Aubameyang's chance to score from there, but hits the side netting. Here's Lacazette, finds Bergwijn now. Bergwijn looking to bring it inside, goes for the finesse shot, and tell you what, that was actually pretty close there from Bergwijn. Now here's Lacazette. I see Aubameyang making the run. Here goes Aubameyang. Inside now to Tanguy and Ndombele. What can Ndombele do? He's waiting for some support. Lacazette does provide the support. He shoots and forces Pickford to make a big save there. Still 0-0, but we are creating a lot more than Everton. And that is half-time in this one. I feel like we've dominated Everton at the Goodison Park, at least so far. But we've got nothing to show for it. It's still 0-0. Our end product was lacking, and hopefully in the second half we can fix that. Now Lucas Torreira. This might be our chance. Aubameyang waits. Finds Callum Hudson-Odoi. Cross coming in now to Aubameyang, but the heavy touch. Aubameyang might still have a chance. He couldn't get the shot off. Callum Hudson-Odoi with the cross, and it's a bicycle kick or an acrobatic effort from Lacazette. Call it what you want, but Lacazette steps up once again for Arsenal, scoring an important goal for us. We haven't won in the last 3 games. We needed something special to score here, and of course it was Alexandre Lacazette with an acrobatic effort after a lot of chaos. Hudson-Odoi with a fabulous assist, but look at that for a finish from Lacazette. This guy is genuinely world class, and now Arsenal have the lead against Everton. Could be a chance here for Everton, as it's a big chance for Theo Walcott. Imagine if he would have scored that against his former club. Thankfully not, as Bernd Leno makes a great save. Walcott coming so close to scoring. Aubameyang with a very heavy touch, but manages to release Callum Hudson-Odoi, and we're on the attack once again. Callum Hudson-Odoi crossing this one into Lacazette for his second, but Pickford makes a big save, and we couldn't score from that. Oh, this is not good. A chance in added time for Everton to cross it in. Socrates did really well, and we get the ball away, and that is full time. Thankfully, we've managed to win a game now. After 3 games without a win, we've won against Everton away from home at the Goodison Park, and it's a massive result. And it was a result we had to work really hard for. Everton fought really well, but Lacazette came through with a spectacular goal, and that's why we walk away home with all 3 points. Okay, this is certainly an interesting one. We've received a transfer offer for Stefan Lehner from Borussia Dortmund for 10 million. That is a good amount of money, and I'm not really concerned with Stefan Lehner. He's 27 and he's only 78 rated. We've already got Wan-Bissaka and even Maitland-Niles. It makes sense to sell him. Let's sell him now. We'll get the money in, of course, the January transfer window. So let's negotiate and try and get as much money as possible. So I'm countering with 12 million. Let's see what Borussia Dortmund come back and say. And guess what? They're willing to pay the 12 million for Stefan Lehner. Perfect. So yes, Stefan Lehner has been sold for 12 million. We'll get an additional of about 10 million to spend in the upcoming January transfer window. So we should have around 60 million to spend, which is superb. For now, it's time to get back to some Premier League action as we face Derby County at the Emirates Stadium. These are the kind of games which should be guaranteed 3 points, and I'm hoping it's exactly that because Chelsea are just behind us with, of course, the same amount of points, but we do have a game in hand, so let's make use of that and beat Derby County. I'm really eager to see how we perform against Frank Lampard's Derby, a newly promoted team, and also, one great thing about only playing in the Premier League right now is that we can field our best 11 in almost every single match day, which is superb. So Lacazette, Bergwijn, and Ndombele, Hudson-Odoi, all of them start this game, and also Aubameyang lately has not been in great form, so I've decided to bench him for this one and give Lautaro Martinez an opportunity up front. So that's how we're lining up. Let's go get the 3 points. Hudson-Odoi making a run in behind, puts this back into Lacazette. Big chance wasted, but on the rebound, how's he not scored there? Bergwijn misses a sitter. To be fair, the keeper made an outrageous save there, but then again, that should have 100% been a goal. Fantastic keeping from Derby's goalkeeper. Here's Bergwijn chipping this one to, of course, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Holds up the play well. And Ndombele now on the attack. Oh, brilliantly done from Ndombele. Deserves a goal there. And Tanguy Ndombele scores yet again for Arsenal. And this time, it was a fantastic goal. De La Croqueta to open up space. And then, of course, Arsenal make it 1-0 against Derby under 15 minutes, which is brilliant at the Emirates, of course. Hudson-Odoi again with the assist, but we've got to give Tanguy Ndombele all the credit for that one. La Croqueta, driven shot, bang. Arsenal lead 1-0. Well, Derby might have an opportunity. It's a good cross coming in, and well, crosses again, causing us problems. Thankfully, this time, Derby did miss this chance, because if it was on target, it would have probably gone in. Finds Lautaro. Now Lacazette with a chance to score, shoots, and that's a big save from the Derby keeper. Lacazette really looking good in this one. The only thing he's lacked in this first half is the goal. Lautaro Martinez sees Hudson-Odoi, and on the attack we go now. Callum Hudson-Odoi with the pace. Cut back inside to Lacazette, and of course he's gonna score. Hudson-Odoi with yet another assist, and it's that man again. Alexandre Lacazette scoring an important goal. Derby were putting a ton of pressure on us, but we respond and Arsenal make it 2-0. A brilliant cutback from Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Lacazette does what he does best, score goals. It's 2-0 Arsenal. And that's full time in this one. We get the result against Derby County, a clean sheet as well. We were great defensively, and going forwards, we were superb. Lacazette scoring and Ndombele scoring. Couldn't have asked for more. 3 points in the bag. Honestly, we gotta show some appreciation to Maitland-Niles, who's been so impressive in the absence of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, which is so nice to see. He's already gone up by 3 ratings, and he's gonna get a month more to play as my first choice right back, because Wan-Bissaka is still gonna be out for the next month or so. But yeah, Maitland-Niles, a superb player, and I'm glad to have him in the team. Here we go. It is now time for the big one. Arsenal versus Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. Now, this is such an important game for the title race, because right now we are 3 points above Chelsea, but if they beat us, they'll be back on level terms with us with 29 points. But then again, if we can beat Chelsea, we'll have a 6-point advantage. So this game is basically a 6-pointer between the first place team in England and the second place team in England. Let's get right into it. Chelsea-Arsenal games are always feisty, especially at the Stamford Bridge, and I expect nothing less in this one. It's a game between the first place team in England and the second place team, and it's a big match for the title race. So this is how I'm lining up the team. Basically, the first team, Maitland-Niles, of course, starting ahead of Wan-Bissaka because of injury reasons. Aubameyang back in the lineup. Apart from that, Lacazette, Bergwijn, Torreira, all of them start. You know what? Let's just get right into this one. So this is the Chelsea team we're facing, and no wonder they're doing so well this season. They've got Hazard in this save file, Timo Werner up front, Jorginho, Kante, Barkley in midfield. They've also signed Jenny, who's had actually a very good season for Getafe in real life, so he's probably going to be good. And they've got Kepa, Alexandro as well. This is not going to be easy. Chelsea on the front foot in this one now. Longley puts in a good challenge to win the ball back, and on the counter-attack we go. Hudson-Odoi in behind to Aubameyang. This could lead to something. Still Aubameyang crossing this one in. The cross was awful, but again, Longley did so well at the back there. Eden Hazard now, we know how good he is, finds Timo Werner, who unleashes, but his fellow German compatriot makes the save. Leno again, proving to be really good in this episode. I'm waiting for some movement, and Ndombele does provide the movement. Here he goes on the attack, and Ndombele shoots, and bang! And Ndombele gives Arsenal the lead in this one at the Stamford Bridge. An important goal from our midfielder. He's been such an immense signing for us, guys. I mean, when we signed him for 50 million, I'm sure there were a few doubts, but again, on the pitch he's proved why he's such a good player. This time, Lacazette turning into provider and assisting Ndombele, who smashes that one in. No chance for Kepa as we take the lead against Chelsea. Here's Bergwijn now. Oh, brilliant pass in. Could be our second of the game, but Hudson-Odoi is not good in the air. And he couldn't convert there against his former team. That's right, I completely forgot about it. Callum Hudson-Odoi is facing his former team, so if he scores, it could be an interesting moment. Timo Werner turns me there, but Maitland-Niles again recovers really well. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Maitland-Niles has been so impressive in the absence of Wan-Bissaka. Out wide to Callum Hudson-Odoi, chance to cross it in. It's a good ball. Aubameyang should score, and Aubameyang does score. Finally, he gets on the score sheet after having a few bad games. But there you go, Aubameyang makes it 2-0 against Chelsea, and we are absolutely destroying them. Another assist for Hudson-Odoi. He's turning out to be an assist machine. He's already got more than 10 assists this season, and it's actually insane. What a cross from him, and Aubameyang doing the rest as Arsenal lead 2-0 against Chelsea. And the ref is blown for half-time. It's been a tremendous performance so far from Arsenal with Aubameyang and Ndombele scoring. Hopefully we can keep up with it. Let's get right in the second half and of course get the job done and walk away home with all the 3 points. On the attack we go again as it's Bergwijn. Finds Alexandre Lacazette. What can Lacazette do from here? Step overs inside, goes for the finesse shot, and Kepa makes a big save there. I would love to see Lacazette get on the score sheet. Corner. Let's see what Bergwijn can do. It's a good delivery. Aubameyang with the header, and we finally scored from a corner. It's 3-0 against Chelsea, and this is turning out like the Man City game we had earlier on in the season where we beat them 4-0. Another fantastic performance from Arsenal. We were struggling in the last episode, but somehow we've recovered, and Aubameyang now puts us into a 3-0 advantage. He's had a terrific game. And let's now stay composed and see this game out. Full time, and this is a massive result for us against Chelsea. I cannot believe we've beaten them 3-0. And most importantly, this puts us 6 points at the top of the Premier League. We'll have a detailed look at the Premier League table, of course, but what a performance this was. I was not expecting to play such good FIFA in today's episode, especially considering how bad we've been lately, but well, Arsenal are back in form. So we are 6 points above Chelsea, West Ham, and 7 points above Man City. So we're in a very comfortable spot at the top of the Premier League. And I told you guys, this season is probably going to be our best shot at winning the Premier League because we've got no Champions League football, no Europa League football, and not even Carabao Cup football. So we need to really make good of this opportunity and win the Premier League. Hopefully we can do so. Oh man, the fight for the Premier League Golden Boot is surely heating up with Aubameyang and Mane on 10 goals, and also Lacazette isn't far behind. He scored 9 goals himself. Assist-wise though, Hudson-Odoi is on another level with 12 assists this season, which is crazy. Lacazette with 6 and Bergwijn with 6 as well. So the scout we've sent to France has definitely got us some good talents. David Valle with 73 to 94 potential looks decent. We're going to sign him up. And also Adrien Barbier with 70 to 94 potential. I'm not sure about these names, but anyways, we're going to sign him up as well. The rest aren't good enough. Okay, some decent talents from England. Jordan Roberts looks pretty decent. We're going to sign him up as well. And also Sean Bailey, 70 to 94 potential. Let's sign him up. The rest from England are pretty average. Our youth squad is looking so good right now with 7 players in there, and definitely 1 or 2 will make it to the first team soon, especially Isaac Wright with a potential between 82 and 94. This guy is going to be a baller, mark my words. Oh, and also look at this. We just got a youth academy player who's already 65 rated and has a potential between 73 and 94. That is actually insane. So we've got one more Premier League game before we wrap up the episode, and that is against West Brom, who are not having the best of seasons in 15th place. This is a game we should be winning. It's a big moment for Alexandre Lacazette as he captains the team for the first time in this series. I've given Socrates a bit of a rest to give Joshua Jacobs some game time, and also Kolasinac starts, Guendouzi starts as well, Lautaro Martinez starts. It's a different Arsenal team, but it's still got quality players everywhere. Let's get all 3 points against West Brom. And here we've got Ndombele pushing forward. Finds Lautaro Martinez, holds up the play really well. Finds Guendouzi. Now it is Hudson-Odoi, cross coming into Lacazette, should score, and of course he's going to score. Is he onside? Yes, he is onside, and Arsenal have taken the lead against West Brom. And who else but Alexandre Lacazette to put us into the lead? Great build-up play again. Callum Hudson-Odoi with the final ball. It was a superb cross, and of course, Lacazette is going to score from there. 1-0 Arsenal. Now, of course, Callum Hudson-Odoi chipping this one to Ndombele should score, and that's a beautiful finish from Ndombele, who's actually scored now 3 goals in this single episode, which is brilliant. And of course, who else but Hudson-Odoi to assist him? I want to check his assist stats after this game because it's going to be something insane. And look at that for a pass from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Absolutely wonderful. And the finish even better. Arsenal lead 2-0 against West Brom. Now it's Callum Hudson-Odoi once again, puts in the cross to Lautaro Martinez. A fantastic attack there from Arsenal, and Lautaro gets his goal, and that is a hat-trick of assists for Callum Hudson-Odoi, if I'm not wrong. The guy cannot stop creating, and that's why number 10 fits him perfectly. Again, look at the build-up play for that goal, and look at the pass from Callum Hudson-Odoi. It was weighted perfectly, and Lautaro did the rest. 3-0 Arsenal. Here's Lacazette. Sees Bergwijn making a great run. Bergwijn has put that in. John Stone making a big mistake there. And Arsenal make it 4. And Bergwijn gets on the score sheet as well. If I'm not wrong, that was an assist for Lacazette this time around. Let's have a look at the replay. Yes, it was Lacazette with a superb pass. And Bergwijn nutmegs the goalkeeper there. Brilliant. To now Bergwijn. That's a good delivery. Callum Hudson-Odoi with the header. And he gets the goal he completely deserves as Arsenal destroy West Brom and make it final. A fantastic cross from one side of the field, Bergwijn putting it in, and the other winger, Callum Hudson-Odoi, puts it in with a superb header. And of course, Arsenal now lead 5-0, which is crazy. And that's full time. We've absolutely hammered West Brom 5-0. One of the best performances we've put in so far in this series. And 4 straight wins. In fact, we haven't conceded a single goal in today's episode. And that is so impressive. It's good to know that Wan-Bissaka is back in training. Although Maitland-Niles has enjoyed a lot of success in the absence of Wan-Bissaka. But then again, it's awesome to have Wan-Bissaka back in the team. How are West Ham second in the Premier League? That is certainly interesting to see. We've got a 3-point advantage over them though, but we do have a game in hand, so it could be 6 points if we can beat Bournemouth in the next episode. But we are in a fantastic spot in the Premier League. So if you look at our next few games, which will be in the next episode, we've got Bournemouth, Fulham, Spurs, the North London derby in the next episode, Watford as well, and soon we've got Spurs again in the Premier League. The schedule doesn't really make that much sense. But yeah, next episode's gonna be nuts with that game against Spurs. And if you guys want it tomorrow, y'all know what to do. 1,000 likes and I'll get it to you guys tomorrow itself. I told you guys, bringing Hudson-Odoi from Ajax was a superb decision, and look at how it's worked out for us. 15 games played in the Prem, 15 assists. This guy is unbelievable. Anyways, time for a quick season goals update. Aubameyang and Lacazette definitely performed in this episode, as we're now on 22 goals with them. Youth Academy stuff is going really well, so I'm confident that we'll complete the next Henry challenge. 5 games now for Joshua Jacobs, which is superb. We did not lose to any London club. Aubameyang and Lacazette fighting for the golden boot. So I guess we're doing really well with our objectives, and I completely forgot to announce the forfeit. We'll do that now in the next episode. So before we end off the episode, it is time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode, and there were so many good performers in this episode. Some honorable mentions are Leno, Lacazette, but there were 2 players that I feel had to be in the nominations. The first one being Ndombele. He was so good from midfield in this episode, scored a lot, assisted a lot, and that's why he is involved. Your second nominee is a man who just cannot stop assisting, the youngster, the 19-year-old Callum Hudson-Odoi. So those 2 are your nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. And that is that for today's episode. Really hope you guys have enjoyed this one. It was a superb episode to record. We were so good in this one. Hopefully we can continue playing such good football. And if you guys enjoyed today's episode, I would really appreciate a like on this one. Subscribe if you're new around here. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.